This is Damon Fordham, adjunct professor of history at the Citadel. And this morning, I'm going to talk to you about the issue of following the wrong leadership. As almost everybody knows, 2 years ago in Washington, D.C., President Donald Trump, after he lost the election to Joe Biden, he told his followers that the election was stolen and that they were going to go to Washington, D.C. and to set things right. And many of his followers went to Washington, D.C. and stormed the Capitol and caused a lot of riot and mayhem. Now, had these people paid attention in school, they would have known that the Constitution is cut in a way that something like that could not possibly happen as far as a stolen election and them inaugurating the wrong president and that sort of thing. But President Trump tended to appeal to a group of people who were largely marginalized by American society and looked down upon and ignored by everybody else. So when you attract people like that nobody else wants or cares about, they will follow you to the ends of the earth. And if you mislead them, they're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Now, about 2,000 years ago, the great storyteller Aesop in ancient Greece had a warning for people who were in that type of situation. Aesop was born in slavery in ancient Greece, and he was responsible for what we now know as Aesop's fables. And one of his stories had to do with these frogs. These frogs were in a pond, and they prayed and begged to the gods that they would send them down a great new leader who would make life interesting and exciting for them. And lo and behold, the skies opened up, and out from the heavens dropped down into the pond an old wooden log. So the frogs thanked the Lord for their new leader, and they jumped down on the log and started to roll around on it. And then after a while, they realized, hey, this new leader's kind of dull. He just sits there and floats along in the pond. And they got down on their knees again and prayed to the gods, Lords, please send us down a more exciting leader than this that would make things more interesting for us. And sure enough, the skies opened up, and out dropped from the skies and into the pond a new leader, a stork. And the frogs got their wish, because that stork sure did make life more interesting and exciting for them. Why? Because he began to eat them. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about that, and always be careful on who you pick to be your leader. This is Damon Fordham.